you feeling coming into the Derby this year? I know, there's been years before that it seemed like you were riding a lot of momentum. There were other years where it seemed like you guys were struggling a little bit. This year it's been a pretty steady year, it seems like.
Yeah, I feel pretty confident. I'm not saying I'm gonna go out there and win the race. That's our goal, but at the end of the day, I feel like our program's in a good place to come here for this weekend. I'm excited about it. I feel like the energy of the team. We've had a good year. We've had a lot of success. We've been fast at a lot of different places. We kind of got our, I don't want to say mojo back a little bit. We kind of stepped our program back up where it needed to be, where I knew where it was capable of. We got back in Seneca race cars, and it really helped our year from the beginning. We come out the gate swinging right there at Speed Fest at Cordele. So we've learned a lot. It's kind of different race car than what we're typically used to, but we've learned a lot along the way, and it's been good for us. So I'm excited. I'm confident. I feel pretty calm.
What are your earliest memories here at Five Place?
My earliest memories, I mean, the first year I come down here, 2004, I just started running late models in 2002, and I'd never been to Snowball Derby up until the first time we come here to race. And I remember coming in the gate here, we had some guys helping us, and man, we were late. I remember being late to get here because we were supposed to be here on Wednesday. We showed up on Thursday to park.
So the first time you came was on a Derby weekend?
It was on a Derby weekend. So back then when we ran, we didn't have a clue what we were doing. The guys, I mean, we didn't have enough nitrogen. We was not prepared, did not need to be here because we didn't know what it was all about. And we were in second at David Hole that night, the first year, and that was pretty cool for us. This is an event. This is exciting to see all these cars and all these people here. It's exciting. It's fun.
Every time you get out of the car, especially after you win a race here, you say this is your home track. And even though you live a number of hours away, you do race here more than anywhere else in the country. What is it about this racetrack that separates it maybe from other tracks?
I've been coming here for almost 20 years now, 20 years. It's the people. You look at the people who's won the race, it's special. Just the excitement, the energy the fans bring. There's just a lot of things. I like the type of racing it produces. I feel like this place helped me develop maybe, not quicker, but it taught me a lot to be able to go to different racetracks and apply it and learn and pick up on things quicker.
You get through a Derby and you have some time to reflect on it weeks later, months later, years later. Which one sticks out to you? Do you feel like one got away from you guys?
Oh yeah, we was talking about it the other day. Is it 17 or 18 when Kyle Busch won?
Yeah.
Me and Choquette pretty much got in a little pissing match.
And y'all were way ahead of him, if I remember.
Yeah, and it carried over. It started on the Snowflake the night before. We kind of got back and forth there, and I think I won the Snowflake, but we got to racing hard there and got into each other, and I think that just carried on into Sunday. And I think Kyle, we still had a set of tires in the pits. I think there was 100 laps left. I was like, man, there's no way this race is going 100 green. There's no way.
Kyle
sit back there and he was watching us. He's smart. He told us after the race, he said, I couldn't run with y'all guys, but I knew I had to save in case something happened, caution or something, and make something happen. The caution never come out. And me and him got to racing each other, and we let it get away from us, both of us.
So unintentionally, I said, I'm gonna carry the Bubba look here for the interview today, and this is all great. And
mine's getting close.
Yeah, you got
I'm working on it.
So as we said, you've been coming here for a long time. You've won more Blizzard races here than anybody else, more Blizzard Series championships. You know where this is going, right?
You know where this race?
Yeah, so you look at 2017, that was the last year that you guys finished in the top 5. And since then, it's been a struggle. Is this the year?
Man, I struggle with it. We put so much into this race. This is what we work for. This is what all my guys have worked for. We put so much into our program for this race. And You know, I'm kind of getting to the point where it does get old hearing people talk about it because I have had so much success here.
Well, it's exactly like Dale Earnhardt in the Daytona 500. I mean, it is. I mean, that's the analogy. He had won everything and won more than anybody else and couldn't get that one, but he got it after 20 years.
I'm hoping, I feel good about this weekend. I really do. I'm not going to say we're going to win it, but I feel like we have probably leading into this race, I feel more confident than I ever have in the last 5 or 6 years. Until that race starts on Sunday, you don't really know how it's going to play out. And I think running here for the Blizzard races sometimes hurts me because I think I'd be better off sometimes just showing up on Derby weekend. I think I've been so good during the summer, but the racetrack's so different. I get comfortable in my setup and where my race car is. And I don't want to change it. I don't want to change nothing because I know how good I've been here in the years past during the summer and stuff. And I think that hurts me. And I feel like this weekend, my car has been more balanced to different things. Like when the racetrack slows down or the racetrack speeds up, my car is still balanced out. And I don't think that's what I've had in the years past. I feel like I'm better prepared this year mentally. Confidence goes a long way. I don't care what people say. Confidence in your race car, your team, your people, everything. It goes a long way.